Go in that same house as that guy?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my
I had her
god.
ask a question earlier on the Zoom.
Grab that button. There we go. So what's up, y'all? It's Kerry Wynn coming at you here in Breckenridge, Colorado. We are on our third session of the day, and this one is inviting to a guest call. And this is going to be an action-oriented call. This is going to be an action-oriented time. So we have a guest call tonight at 7:15 Mountain, 6:15 Pacific, 9:15 Eastern. And the most amazing, wonderful, lovelies, Ashley and Stephanie, are going to walk us through, and we're going to do it while they're talking. So make sure you have your phone out. Make sure you have some people that you can invite to this experience with us, and we're going to get going. So Ashley and Steph, if you could introduce yourselves once the crossing ends. So
Okay, so the old one or the new one? This is the new one. Oh, okay. Hey, come on in.
Yeah.
Are we able to use the restroom?
Yeah.
Is there anyone in there?
Everybody in Zoom knows you need to pee now.
Oh, sorry. I have to pee so bad.
Then go pee.
And if you're using the bathroom downstairs.
Yeah.
You guys can hop on the bed.
Yeah, come on to bed.
I just have to say, if you're using the bathroom downstairs,
Okay.
too many
So-
people are using it and it doesn't,
It's not important for right now. So
We're on
Stephanie,
the Zoom,
Ashley,
right?
yeah, we're going.
Hey guys, I'm Stephanie from the Oregon coast. I've been drinking ketones for 40 years, and this is
And I'm Ashley Riddle. I'm from Houston, Texas, and I've been drinking ketones for a little over 3.5 years.
So we are going to be talking about inviting to the guest call tonight, and so Ashley's going to start.
Yeah, so go ahead and pull out your notebooks or your phone notes, whatever you like to use. And the first instruction I'm going to give you is do not overthink what we're going to tell you to do, okay? And we're going to give you 5 minutes, all right? So what you're going to do is you're going to write down a list of your customers, your trial pack people, the gray icons that are in your back office, and then people you've never approached about ketones or like your chicken list, okay?
What is a chicken list? I saw that on the bingo card.
Okay. Yeah, it's okay. A chicken list is like, say, someone that you would love to maybe join the business with you or drink ketones, but you've never talked to them about it, and maybe you're a tiny bit scared to, okay?
One
So,
thing you can do too, also on top of that, is like anybody that has liked your posts. Like, I don't like to just go spam them saying, hey. A lot of times they'll just, like, if they like them, say, hey, Susie, or hey, whoever. I see that you've liked several of my posts. Thank you for supporting me on those. Have you ever drank ketones before? And if they, whatever, yes or no, say, we have an amazing guest call tonight. And so just some of those people you can put on your list. We'll be doing the inviting a little bit later, but just don't overthink it and just write. Like Nick always says, if you have $1,000 for every person that you invite, like you would have a book.
is anyone in here not have customers or trial people yet? Okay, cool. That's your low-hanging fruit. So those are the first people that you want to reach out to, are people that are already drinking ketones and that are on trial packs. And I'm going to tell you why in a little bit. Just write their names down. In 5 minutes,
Ready?
go! And you can add to this list later too, so just keep that in the back of your mind.
No, one of my guys in Germany is like, I'm finally desperate enough to try ketones. I'm like, sweet.
That's what I'm literally talking to my guy in the Netherlands. It's like, I might lose my job next week. Like, what should I do?
Hey, hello. Yeah, you wanna sit here? So about 3 more minutes. So what we're doing right now is writing a list of our customers that we would want to invite to the call. So customers, trial people, and then people that we've never approached that we would love to know about ketones. Okay? And you're gonna be able to add to the list later, so just get as many names down as you can for right now. And a good place to start is with your current customers and trial pack people. Customers, trial pack people, customers, and trial pack people, people that you've never approached if you would like to drink. Yeah.
I got the sniffles from you.
Wait. No.
Okay, so what, 1 more minute?
What we are doing is writing down a list of names for people that we want to invite to be on a call with us. So just make a list. Who you want to drink ketones, who you want to do this business with you, people that bought trials from you. That's what we're doing.
All right. Time's up. And we're gonna come back to this, I promise. Like, this isn't the end forever. All right, real fast, I'm gonna just call on a couple of people. How many names did you get written down, Jan? Shay? I'll come back to you, Jan.
10.
All right, 10.
26.
Woo! Good. That's good. You both did it?
Oh, you're doing more.
Woohoo! All right.
16.
Woohoo! Over here?
6.
6. Yes. Right on.
Awesome.
Yay!
You didn't overthink it. That's great.
Yes. All congratulations to everyone that wrote down names, whether it's 3 names, 7 names, 20 names. You wrote down names. So you're moving the needle forward in your business. It's great.
Stop taking the action.
If you were not here, you may not have done that, right?
Yeah.
All right. All right.
So next we are going to do invites to those people. And so I'm just going to share an example of, it's basically what Nick said last night because that's what he taught me and that's what I do. And it works. So do it in your own wording. I just put, hey girl, I hope you're doing well. And if they're already a current customer, I just say, and loving your ketones, what are you doing tonight at 7:15? And then I just wait for them to come back. If they're new, you don't have to put, I know you're loving your ketones, but just basic. Hey girl, I hope you're doing well. What are you doing tonight at 7:15? And then after that, I would just put, I'm super excited. We just got word of a great guest call. I thought of you. Actually, forget that part. I just thought of you. We just got word of a great guest call to hear more about ketones and some amazing stories. If I'm able to get the link, would you want to listen in? She's just asking them that.
Can you read that one more time?
So we just got word we are having a great guest call, and I thought of you. It's about hearing more about ketones and some amazing stories. If I'm able to get the link, would you like to listen in?
What if it's a guy?
Put hey.
Hey, girl.
I don't do that.
Well-
actually.
Guy message.
Oh, yeah.
What guy? Like,
So actually, I used to put "Hey girl" all the time until I sent it to a guy, and I'm like, wait. So a lot of times I'll make it like, "Hey Susie," their name, and then we're doing it just wording this time.
Yeah.
And so like at home, a lot of times it's really good to do voice message because they can hear your excitement, and it's just sometimes you just get more. But
I just
you
wanted
can
to
put
ask.
"Hey there" or "Hey Susie," but
just use
yeah.
your name.
Okay.
Hey Jimmy, how you been? Or hey Jimmy, what's up? Question mark. Blah 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 blah.
I just always do "Hey girl," but I have to be careful because I have done that.
But like me saying, I wouldn't say, hey girl.
Right.
Yeah.
So those are
You
just
know
an
what I mean?
example. So just put it in your wording. I mean,
Yeah.
you can add whatever you guys say.
Yeah.
But just the biggest thing is just keep it simple. Don't go big wordy
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
Hey,
And I also
whoever.
think like I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say like, hey dude,
Yeah.
you know, or hey
Yeah.
brother. I wouldn't. That's not like.
Or-
People know that wouldn't come from me.
Whereas for
Yeah.
me, like yo brother man is a very normal thing. Like
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
in my syntax.
Mhm.
Like it's because they know it's Carrie when I'm like, hey yo girl, hey yo brother man. Like that's just a little bit of
What's up,
hood.
let's get it.
Yeah.
Who's that? No. But the biggest thing is it doesn't matter however you say it, but just say it small. What are you
Yeah.
doing tonight?
And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna start again with the low hanging fruit, okay? So we're gonna send these messages out to the people that are on trial packs or your current customers, okay? And something that I do is does everybody know how to copy paste in here?
Mhm.
Okay, because what's gonna happen is if you copy paste, then you can roll through your list really fast, okay? And you wanna start with the low hanging fruit because one, it makes you feel successful and you're excited. So as you do that, we're gonna shout out when someone says, yes, send me the link.
We're gonna all celebrate.
We're
Like
gonna
you guys
celebrate.
too. If you guys get it on the Zoom, like put it in the comments. Because we did that on
In
the
the
last one. And actually I started like, oh my gosh, go on. So everybody clapped. So then when people do it, it just gets more excitement and then you want to get one and it just wants you to message more. So shout out and be excited when you get a yes.
Yeah. So, okay, we're gonna start right now and we'll spend 5 minutes initially, or no, 10 or
Yeah.
five. We'll spend 5 minutes initially, okay? So, and if anybody needs help, just like raise your hand and we'll come around and help you.
Can you see that? It's at 7:30, right?
Actually I
Or
said
is
it
it
wrong on my.
7:15.
It's 15.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Seven-
That's what I asked.
6:15 Pacific, 7:15 Mountain, 8:15 Central, 9:15 in New Hampshire.
And I just realized I messaged all my fellows. I'm already about to come back. I'll be like, oh wait, Blink actually is this stuff.
JK LOL.
Scroll way down. Right here.
Yeah, I'm just running off my hotspot for this because
I'm not. Because I do better writing.
literally the only reason why I got a MacBook. So I can text from my computer. Not the only reason, but it's definitely high up on the list.
Oh, thank you.
So hey girl, what are you doing tonight at 9:15? I just got word that we have a great guest call speaker tonight
But-
on Zoom.
But don't put all of the wording yet.
Hey girl, what are you doing 9:15? Sam.
Oh.
Yeah, so just
Oh, okay.
send that first part,
Oh.
because
Right.
the response is if they're like nothing, then you send the other part, but if they say I'm not available, say, hey, if I'm able to get the replay link, would you wanna listen into that? But right now, we're just sending the first part, I should have said that, sorry.
I said the whole thing.
That's just me being.
Change it on the second one.
Okay, I know I just said it, but whatever.
Good.
Hey, I'm gonna use his as an example. So this is a girl that just has been watching his posts, and she said, I heard you are a strict keto dieter. Can you give me some pointers on how to start? So his response to her was perfect timing. I just got word we have a guest call tonight to learn more. if I were able to get you the link, would you be able to listen in? Question mark. And then he'll wait for her response. Then when she responds, he'll say, great, here's the link info, and he'll just send the link and that's it.
So you did put it all under the one. That was his second, that was your second reply, or that
No,
was?
first reply.
Oh my God.
So she replied to me
Oh, she already, oh, okay.
saying that I hear you're a strict keto dieter.
Oh,
And then I reached out to her saying,
Hey, we
perfect
got this.
timing.
So the first message just wants to, you don't want to send the link. You want to wait for them to respond.
Just what are you doing tonight?
Yeah, here's one.
Yeah, what are you doing tonight at 7:15 or whatever your time frame is?
Can I explain an example that I just love, like
Yeah.
kind of situating? So with this being from Vegas, being me, I get a lot of freedoms with a lot of things. And so the way that I like to talk about it is like in the 20th century, there were some very, very famous, popular women, performers, entertainers, dancers, because what they would do is they performed on what you couldn't see. They'd show some shoulder, they show the other shoulder, you know, a slit up the dress. There's different things. It's like we're not here to for a full frontal, right? We don't want to, you know, as Brian Underwood says, shoot your shot or shoot your water, blow your water, whatever he says, right up at the front of everything. It's like we want to start with a little bit of let's show some shoulder, right? Peek, yeah, just like, hey girl, like Jimmy, like what do you got going on tonight at 9:15? Oh, nothing. Why? And like, well, I just got a really great opportunity, you know, information from them, right? And it's just show interest in them, and then they're gonna say, well, I have nothing going on. Cool. So now I have no excuses not to be there. Don't say that, but that's like what you know, right? So.
All right. How's everybody doing? Did you guys get any messages back yet? Yes? Okay, shout them out.
Woo!
Woo!
I'm
Oh,
Johnson
yes,
and,
yes.
oh, 2 yeses, yes, okay.
Woo! All right, we're celebrating yeses. And then if you've got any yeses, you're on the Zoom, type them in the chat.
We'll celebrate you too.
So sit down. Just sit down.
Mhm.
Yes, yes, they can be.
Yeah. I got a yes.
Woo! I did too.
Now let this one do its thing.
That's
He's on my golf club.
Nice.
Woo! Hey, you gotta be a little more excited than that. Sorry, I'm busy taxing. She's got 7 yeses!
You got 7?
Woo!
So if somebody
Yeah,
answers you and they're like, I'm not
I
gonna be able to be
copy it
there,
and I can send
so
it
it's
to her.
okay to just
Yeah.
say,
Because like her. she
okay, I'll
was
let
out
you know
for-
next
she
time.
was a-
No,
she was
no,
saying
no, I would just say,
customers,
no worries at all.
but-
If I'm able to
Well,
get the
just easier to put
replay,
than change my
would you like
address
to
if she
listen
moved.
in?
But she goes, I'll try it maybe later, so I can invite her back.
Because then it's just kind of like,
Is this the person that you already sent about the call?
yes, he said, I'll be on the road driving, telling them thanks for asking.
Say, okay, awesome, you're welcome, right? Period. If there's a recording, we know there's going to be a recording. Would it be okay if I send it over for you to watch later tonight or tomorrow morning? I don't want you to miss out.
and then one thing too, we'll go back and if people don't, I mean, if they say yes, then we go back like 30 minutes or an hour before the call saying, hey, just a friendly reminder, I don't want you to miss out. The call's in 30 minutes, here's the link again.
You say, if I'm able to get a recording,
If there's a recording, can I send?
he said, say,
You did? Woo!
Yeah,
Not-
whatever.
anyway,
Not yet,
if
just
I'm able to get the recording.
Would you be able and send it to you?
I'll
I
try.
don't know. I already said. I don't know what I just said. It was good.
Well, that's why I was trying to get it down, if I'm able to get it.
Oh, I'm like bunching this rug up.
Here, let me see. So Jan, so then you're just gonna send them the link. Okay?
Do we have it already?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the
It's
same.
in the.
It's the same link. Yeah, it's the same 334, 335, 3336. You want to level up in your business? Memorize some Zoom numbers.
Yeah. No, Mountain, 8:15
Like,
Central.
it's just a muscle at this point. No,
Yeah.
Did we put it somewhere though? Where we can
it's
copy this in the
it's been pulsed out.
Oh, okay.
And it's in the
Oh, right, it's in the
it's in the
chat.
Breckenridge chat
Chat,
too.
and it's in the polls.
Gene, you check your messenger. No, I just sent you. Is that that guy? Oh, you're welcome. Yeah. Perfect. You're doing awesome. Does anybody else need help?
Hey, you should tell us.
Okay.
Let's see, is there anything in the chats? 7:15 Mountain, 6:15 Pacific, 7:15 Mountain, 8:15 Central, 9:15 Eastern.
Here. Okay, so yeah, don't until they say yes, send me the link. And then when they say yes, send me the link in our little Breckenridge mastermind chat. Didn't he put it? Yeah. He put right here, guest call. So you could copy paste that into your messages once they say send me the link.
Okay.
You know?
So when you say if there's a report, you say, so if there's a recording of the call, can I send it to you? Would it be all right if I send it to you? Will you have
No, I usually just say if there was a replay available, if I send it to you, would you like to listen in?
No, 'cause
No, I'm kidding.
Yeah. We're gonna give you 5 more minutes for this because it's a good activity.
Yeah.
So Sarah on Zoom has 1 yes, 2 no's, but yes to replay if there is one. There will be one, I promise.
So something that we're gonna do after this is we're gonna talk about posting on your wall and story for the call. But all that is really, when you do the post, is to capture the low hanging fruit. Okay, you're gonna get the most invites, you're gonna have the most success by personally inviting people in a message, you know, on Messenger or text or whatever platform you use. So that's why we're starting with this activity. And then after we go home, you're gonna wanna continue this activity like for our weekly maximize your ketones calls. You would do the same exact thing on your own.
That's something really magical. I don't want to take over anything, but magical about our schedule that we have. There's a reason why new promoter onboarding Sunday night, to get people launched, to get people getting their posts up, to get people excited on Monday and Tuesday, to get some attraction made. And then like, hey Jimmy, hey bro, what's up girl, what da 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 da. You know, what do you got going on Wednesday at 5:30 Pacific time, right? There's a really cool opportunity. Just, pause, get your reply. Are you free? Like, are you busy? Whatever. Hey, we got this really cool thing. I know you said that you're interested. There's somebody gonna be on there that knows way more than I do. I've been here for 3 years and I still use there's somebody that knows way more than I do line. It's just, it's better because then it's not me selling that person, right? And then it's Wednesday, then they get their ketones ordered, order them on Wednesday or ship out your trial pack to get it by Saturday or Sunday. They start it on Monday and it's a weekly thing.
Yes.
It's a weekly thing.
So that 2 yeses on replay.
Woo!
Yeah, but an yes on replay.
He's a farmer and he has I'm waiting for him to respond. So he's obviously, so like.
The recording would be great. My girl's working.
Woohoo!
Is it, how do you spell it? 2 R's, T-R.
So after if they say no, then you come back and say replay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Say if there's a replay that I can get, would you like to, if I share the replay, would you like to listen?
See, I like it.
Okay.
Three other people from my other team about promotions.
Hello? Hello? Hi, can you hear me? Hi.
She's so sitting there. Oh, this girl. Yeah, that's what you said. Yeah.
Hmm?
Oh.
I got a yes.
Woo!
She goes out.
She goes out.
I'm gonna go in there and try.
It's a magical place, I tell you.
You should never go to the bathroom without your phone.
If you're on Zoom, make sure
Never
you
you.
do.
Oh, yeah, but don't be on Zoom.
Yeah.
I always multitask in the bathroom.
Me too.
It's my best environment.
She's no longer
Well-
on Messenger.
But keep it. So how you guys
You have her phone
doing?
number?
How many yeses? That's okay, but you sent invites, so that's the great thing is about just taking action and sending the invites.
I did 10.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
awesome. Celebrate that. Woo!
Yes.
I got a yes on the replay.
Woo!
The invite. thing.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yes. Celebrate when you get a yes.
And you know what? Even though you haven't got a response just now, it doesn't mean you're not gonna get one before tonight. You know what I mean? Because sometimes people go to church, you know.
Oh, I got a yes.
Woo!
I got 2 yeses.
Woo!
We're both so
You know what?
excited.
We just want to yell. That's
I
all.
know.
Yeah.
Is it stuffy in here?
I just
got a yes
off of my story.
Yay!
Okay, one yes.
I know you know.
And the link is in our group, right?
You know. Yeah, nice and chill.
Oh, full massage.
So these are people that-
The mountain air is the best.
It is, right.
It's like summer, it's 80.
All right,
There's
so
some links.
we are going to move on super quick because we only have like 10 or 15 minutes. We're gonna work on doing a story and a post and a poll.
In the Breckenridge chat, that's
Oh, it's in the actual
Yep.
chat, okay.
I'm posting in the group too.
So,
Another
yay.
That's okay.
Yeah, let me reply back to her.
Do you want me to move on to the post and stuff now? Okay.
All right, here, I'm coming. I'm coming. She's scared. I was like, will you give me your phone? She's like, oh,
No, I wouldn't.
give me your phone.
So now that we're gonna make a post, and then once we have that post, we can come back to messaging more, but that way your post is gonna be doing some work for you while you're inviting.
So,
Yes.
Yay!
so we're gonna stop this for like 5 minutes, okay? And then we'll come back to it. All right, so now we're gonna capture the low hanging fruit. Oh yeah, your bottom's on the Zoom.
What's up, Peach Nation?
So we're gonna capture the low hanging fruit right now, for the call tonight. And I'm just gonna kind of give you an example of what I did on mine. And if you do not, is there anyone in here that hasn't like done their own transformation story yet? Just raise your hand if you haven't. Okay. Okay. If you haven't done your own transformation story yet, the great thing about Better with Ketones, and if you're not in that group, we can add you, go to the album section and you can use any of those before and betters that are in the album section there. Okay. And then there's also the Colorado photo album. You can grab some of those group pictures if you want, if people having fun and looking excited, and you could use those on your post. All right. So this is just an example of what I did, and then Stephanie can share what she did. I just put my photo, and then I said, can't wait tonight. I'm co-hosting an educational and inspirational online event all about my journey and the journey of my favorite friends over the past few years. It's by invite only, and we'll be giving away prizes to some of the attendees. You don't want to miss this. Let me know if you want to invite. I only have a few spots left. And so far, I have 10 people that said yes. Send me the link. Now I'm going to tell you a quick secret, okay? You all own your own businesses, right? We're all business owners. You didn't clock in with me this morning, right? Okay. So you have the ability to do whatever you want. So I personally am going to give out a 3-day trial. I'm going to pick one winner from all the people that get on this Zoom that I invited. And I'm going to have them screenshot me and send it to me while they're on the call. Then I'll put all their names in a drawing. I'll pick one winner and I'll send out a trial. People love free stuff. They love free stuff. Okay. So the only compliance rule is that you can't say, hey, if you buy ketones, I'm going to give you a 5-day. Okay. But you can do a drawing to invite people to the call and do a giveaway because you're not making them buy anything. Okay. So that's kind of an example. And then Stephanie?
I did one like that too. And then also another one, if you don't want to do that, you can also just do a background and then put it in your own wording, of course, like woohoo, I'm excited or whatever. I always put OMGE. If you could be a fly on the wall and listen in on some amazing life-changing stories, would you want to? Spot your limited, or it's by invite only. And then you can just put an emoji below. But you can do one like that. And I also copied this and screenshotted it and put it in my story to make a poll. And I never say just yes or no. I say, yes, I'm in, or tell me more.
Oh, good idea. Oh, I missed that.
Well, I have two
Yes,
people.
no part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you don't want people to see there's a bunch of no's on there. You just want to be tell me more, or yes, I'm in.
Hey, Jenna, will you share your post?
Yeah.
I love Jenna's post. She was in the last one. And like once you see it and then you see her picture, so you can do something like this too.
So I said, oh, hey, want to know why I'm so excited? I get to invite you to an exclusive call where you can be a fly on the wall and hear some amazing testimonies from my real life friends. Comment fly me below if you want to listen in and give me your thoughts after. I want you all to be as inspired as I am. Like, I can't even tell you the number of times I've been moved to tears here. I will be giving out prizes too. That's what I put. And then I have a little picture.
And look at that happy picture of her.
Yeah.
Like I want to
I
get
took
on the
on like
call.
day one here. And hadn't had a post for it yet. And
Yeah.
this one works.
Yeah. Oh, one thing too, they were saying, well, we got from the last group is just letting people know, like on their messages, that it, like they're just listening in. They don't have to participate, because a lot of times, sometimes people won't get on a Zoom because they think they're going to be called out. So if you just say, hey, you're just going to be listening in, you could just be a fly on the wall, just kind of letting them, reassuring them that they're not going to be called out on the call. I mean, I know we get called. Oh,
Yeah, they won't.
they will be called.
Yeah.
I got one flying me so far.
Woo!
I love that. I like putting funny little like
Yeah.
comment
Yeah.
this funny little phrase below.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It's more fun.
All invites.
Yeah. Do you have it saved in your clipboard?
That's on my Instagram poll that we did
Oh, cool.
downstairs.
Oh, good. Yeah. So coffee or.
How we doing on
The
here?
link.
Can we get the wording from
We're
that?
gonna be on the call. Bam, bam,
Okay.
Can we get the wording?
Which one?
bam, bam. We see it?
There's lots of ideas for wording.
If you have the opportunity
But
to fly on the wall.
most important thing is to hit the important parts, right? And be authentic to yourself. And what does that mean?
Mhm.
Lastly, there was this lady that spoke. This is Jenna hanging out over here.
Hey.
So can you read your post one more
Where's the
time?
one that said-
Yes.
Oh wait, Sarah
Copied
Green
it.
just went and
Sarah
copy
Green,
pasted.
you're
There you go.
amazing.
There's the wording.
Okay.
So do not do now here's this is high level directive. This is high level coaching. Never ever copy paste exact words, right? Use that as inspiration to write something that does sound like something you would say. Because $20, you're not Jenna. $20, you're not me. I'm pretty confident in that bet. I think you owe me money now. I think you owe her money now.
Yeah, I'll take your 20.
Yeah. So that's just that's consistent with her, with who she is as a person, who she is as a promoter and a marketer. So that's the language that she uses. So you can use that as inspiration to then write yourself. Like Jenna's not Stephanie, Stephanie's not Ashley, Ashley's not Carrie, Carrie's not Misty over here. And so yeah, she's our glowing angel, our bench of angels over there.
Well, also mine is talking about like the stories that I'm actually hearing here and my
Yeah.
friends here. Like you guys aren't here, but you can say, I can't wait to hear all the stories from my friends
Yeah.
in Colorado, you know, and
That's what
I
you
got
t-
it, yes.
and talking about FOMO.
Yes, yes.
There you go.
So talking about
You got a
FOMO,
point for your team.
you know, it's like let's see. Let me pull up Jenna. There we go. Like, hey, with
So
Jenna's
let me
wording.
talk to you
Oh, hey,
about
want to know why
that.
I'm so excited to hear from my friends in Colorado, and then go from there. So just a hack.
So, a little tip an hour before the call starts, you did? Okay, yes, so make sure you do that. Sorry, we've done so many of these, I'm like, what did we talk about? So do that for sure, and then after the call, you can follow up with them.
Go ahead.
Did you say that?
I didn't do that part.
Okay, after the call, make sure you follow up with them and say, hey, I'm so excited you got on the call. What did you like best? Okay, and then if they say, oh my gosh, I wasn't able to get on, you know, my cat's leg got cut off or whatever. My big toe got injured, then you can just say, hey, no problem. If I'm able to get you the replay link, would you watch it? Okay.
And did you hear her wording? I love it. That's how I do all my follow-ups is you don't follow up and say, hey, what did you think about it? Just say, hey, what did you love about that call? What spoke to you? Because then it just puts a positive in their mind that they're just like, oh, you know. Or I always say too, when I send the link, I just say, hey, let me know what you loved about the call. Because that way they're like, oh, like she's gonna want me to respond back. Yeah. Or what questions you have.
What I did is I actually
we're already
people that said yes.
I guess
So I have
so.
two yeses right now.
Two on the replay.
So what I do, I don't usually ever talk about a notebook, but
And then if they
because I'm not
do
reading,
those
but
people,
everybody who
then
says
they
yes, like make
So
sure
I
you
just
write
did
it
that.
down because they're gonna get all messed up in your, they're all gonna be down in your messages. So just make a list of all your yeses so you know, be able to follow up with them. One thing I told them too is, well, after I send the link, I just say, hey, super excited for you to be on the call. Let me know what you love about it.
Oh, that's awesome.
That way they're gonna be like, oh, she's gonna expect for me to get back to her.
Yeah.
Another
yes.
Yes. After I send the link and they said yes, then I just say, hey, I'm super excited for you to be on the call. Let me know what you're loving about it, or what you loved about the call. So then that way they're like, oh, she's expecting me to come back and tell me what I loved about the call.
Oh, and something Terry just came up with, you could take it a step further. And the people that said yes, they'd like the link, she said, like in her own words, but basically, awesome. If you invite a couple friends and they hop on, I'll enter them and you in for a giveaway, you know? So then you're getting even more.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I asked them to give me the names of the people so that I can track the names.
Get the names, get
Yeah.
connected, because why? We get 5 points with every guest that we have
Yeah.
on the call
Oh,
tonight.
yeah.
So if Terry's gonna tap into her customers or her potentials, and they have a sister, a mother, a brother, a cousin, a neighbor, a cat with a broken leg, according to Ashley. And then like, so now your 1 5-pointer can turn into 30 points for your team. Because remember, we're here for points, but we work for points too, y'all. So get your points. This is a really cool texture.
Isn't this, does anyone need help or if
It's
you
very
do, raise
warm.
your hand?
I have a question. So I
Yeah.
posted about ketones last night on my wall, my feed.
Yeah.
And then this morning I did about a story with
Mhm.
down there.
Mhm.
So I don't know if I should do another post code, like a feed post about
Oh,
the
you
call.
wanna know something?
Oh, I was gonna ask you that.
This is my favorite thing ever. Okay, so go to your wall, all right? And on your wall, there's this little thing, the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does everybody see that? So you don't want to delete your posts ever because Facebook doesn't like that. So what you can do is you can hide them, okay? So like in your instance, what I would do is I would tap on that little world because you always want to make your ketone posts public so that even people that are not your friends see it, all right? And then if you tag yourself wherever you are, then if people search Breckenridge or whatever, your post could come up too, you know? So you're just casting your net further. So anyway, long story short, you click on that little world, and then you can change, hold on, I messed up. You can change the privacy setting. Let me go here, sorry guys, I totally messed up. Anyway, you can change the privacy setting to only me, okay? And then what that does, it'll have like a little lock on it and you'll still see it, but no one else will see it, okay? And then that way you can go ahead and post about this.
So you don't look like a spammer.
Why are you hiding it once the call is
Because-
done?
No, 'cause I already posted yesterday, like last night. Hold on, I gotta finish.
Oh, okay. Tell me when you're
And so I didn't wanna like
through up.
throw up.
Okay.
Because what's a really cool thing about our business and our community is we have calls like every day, 5 times a day, right? And if you're posting, if you can't post like, I got a call coming up, I got a call coming up, I got a call coming up, right? So there's an intentionality behind it.
Right.
But in this case, where we're having high directive, we're all learning together. We don't want her to have what we always just call it being a Spamela Anderson about like ketones. And so she already had the one go up. She could hide that one so that way it's all archived, right? Think of it as an archive and not really like removing. So you can still get to it, but not everybody else is going to see it. So it's like, it's just, again, posting 6 times in a row. You know, it's just a way to play full out, but at a high level.
So, and also with your sales, you could do that too.
Yeah.
Like when you go back, when you post your sales, go back and hide those when the sale's over.
Okay.
So that people, I mean, they're not always in there. Cause I've had people go back and say, okay, I want the information like a week later. I want the information on the sale. Oh, that was last week. So yeah, just go hide them.
And can you use that again once you hide them? Can you bring them back out and change the date, for instance?
No, once it's posted, it's posted.
done,
Yeah.
it's
So like
done.
if you unhide a post, if you had a post from today and you unhide it a week ago, it just stays in the chronological timeline.
Okay.
Yeah, it's date stamped.
Okay, gotcha.
I got another yes.
Yay!
Yeah, I got one too.
Woo! Awesome. So
Yay,
That was who called me. She
So
said she would come,
okay.
so.
Aw, isn't this fun?
Okay.
It's like my favorite thing to do ever.
So I did all my promoters. So I got, one of my promoters said I got 3 people who's gonna be on.
Oh,
Yay.
And I
yay!
told them to reach out to people they don't even know.
Yeah,
So they can get 2 at least.
yeah,
Woohoo!
yeah.
So I just went back to ones that said yes and added like Terry said, let me know what you love about it. Also, if you have any friends that would love to jump on too, anyone you invite gets in a drawing for some ketones. And Adelaide, it's like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
People, so
That's awesome.
just that added.
So do you want to give them like some wording if for someone that they just wanted to reach out to that has never drank ketones or knows nothing about them or anything like that?
Yeah, so we were talking about not being a spam person. A lot of times people will just reach out to people and just say, hey, what do you know about ketones or ketosis? So like if people, we all have people that will like them, so they're silently liking all of our posts. What I like to do is go to those people and say, hey, Susie, hope you're doing well. I thank you for the like on my posts. Thank you for the support. I see that you've been liking a lot of my posts. Thank you for supporting them. Can I ask, have you ever drank ketones before? So then it's kind of like a cold but warm message, letting them know, hey, hope you're doing well. I see you. You've been liking my posts for a while. Have you ever drank ketones yet? Because a lot of times, I mean, I've had people that are like, no, I've been following you. I've been wanting to ask you, but I'm really nervous.
Mm-hmm.
So they're raising their hand by just liking them. And so by you, because I've had people that will just spam me. I've never chatted with them. Here's my makeup. I'm trying to make a goal. Or here's this. Can you buy it? And like, I don't want to be one of those people. So just going and saying, hey, I see that you are liking my comments and thanking them for actually supporting you in your journey. And so, yeah, just doing that.
I don't really like it for story posts.
So.
Can I say something?
I have some people that call me.
I have a lot of friends that do, you know, makeup parties and Usborne book parties and all these things, and I do like to support people. But I'm always so busy, and this made me think about myself, my business, because I worry that I'm like being annoying to people, right? And then this a couple weeks ago, this woman messaged me a couple times, sent me her catalog, and I just was busy, kept ignoring it. And then finally she messaged me, she's like, I'm putting in an order today. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna sit down right now. But then it made me think like, I'm not being annoying to people. I mean, this girl did this to me. I was not annoying.
But guess what you can do with those? What I've done is people send them and send them and send them. I'm like, I'll take a look. Hey, can I ask you, have you ever drank ketones before? So then I come back to them with my business. Like, I'll look at yours. You want me to do that? So let me ask you, have you ever tried ketones yet?
She added me to a ketone group, not ketone, keto recipe group.
Oh, nice.
Which was cool.
Yeah.
She's never messaged you.
Yeah, she has a legging lady that messaged
Hey, God, thanks for the
her.
follow. What are you doing tonight?
And so I told her to do that.
Just because,
You know,
like,
it works.
the big
Yeah.
question,
I mean,
question
I
that we're
actually have gotten
asking
It
is a
doesn't
very,
matter
like,
if they
from me to you
represent a
question.
different company, like
If you throw out a wide
think
net
about
with that
this.
question,
all the people that you're
it's
already
a
reaching
wide
out
net
to
with
that are
big
drinking
holes trying to catch
ketones,
sardines.
they work, don't they? Right?
Is that the best way to catch
So
sardines?
why is it any different if
Because
the
how big
person
are
you're
the
talking
sardines?
to sells makeup or
How big are the
hats or
holes in the net?
widgets or, you
Right.
know?
But this is harpooning a whale.
Well, cool, we have 3 more minutes.
Okay, so I.
Does
Does anybody have anything they want to ask or add?
Well, I just want to say that now
Let's
that
see if she's
I'm,
in what
you know,
works.
you're talking about your chicken list.
Uh-huh.
He's not really on my chicken
Keto
list, but
tea.
we both talked to
Like,
him,
wait,
mentioned the ketones,
Whatever.
sampled them.
that-
We've talked
that
to the
provides some
general
clarity,
areas.
just-
I've invited
it's
him to
not-
things
that's a-
before, and I finally just got to the
we
point where
want to laser.
I don't want to
invite.
invite him to anything
So
because
go-
he never responds.
Fitness
Uh-huh.
people or coaches. that
Yeah.
my
He didn't
coaches
even
that
say no.
follow me.
Yeah.
That
They
he's
haven't
the one
deleted
that
me
said,
yet. Did you know?
yes.
Yeah.
I watched. some
Yay!
people recently, like,
And you know what that's called?
I want to
My
see,
favorite
like,
word,
looking at them.
Consistency.
Yeah.
You
And
need
not
to
being
when
attached
they
to the
follow
outcome.
you.
Yeah.
Because you know what?
Hey,
We
Alyssa,
tend
so
to
glad you
take things
followed me.
personally
How are you
and
today?
think, oh,
How's
they're
your
not
weekend?
responding to me because they don't
Oh my
like
gosh,
me
I'm
or
so glad
whatever.
that's going
Yeah.
on.
It's just
I've
like
been
my
up in
friend
Breckenridge,
said here,
Colorado.
it's not
You
that
know,
she
went on a
doesn't want to
hike
buy
and
the
almost died.
mascara, the
I did
eyeshadow,
feel
or
so great.
whatever. She's
You know,
got a crazy busy life going on. So if you
hey,
can
what are you
make
doing
things as
tonight?
simple for people as possible,
You've been watching
then
my
they're going to
stories.
respond.
That's
So
actually a
always
really good
keep
point,
that
too.
in your mind.
You can go
And
into
then
your
I shouldn't have said
stories
they're always going to respond, but
and see who's
you know what I'm
actually
saying?
watching.
Not
Yeah.
totally messed
Yeah.
that word up. It's going to work like you just said.
They're gonna be thinking about
Just
it.
stay consistent
Yeah.
until they tell you, like, hey, leave me alone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You can also throw that in there, you know,
So you
I
know,
have
this
been
is
thinking,
what
I don't want to bother you, but I've been
mostly we
thinking
just
about
talked how
you,
beautiful I look.
or I thought of
You
you
know
when
what I
this
mean?
call
Yeah.
came up.
So
And a lot of times when you say that, like I was thinking about you, I'm super excited.
Who
But
cares?
wow, you thought of
Did
me
you
try that
enough to
anyway?
invite
Yeah.
me to that call.
Yeah,
Okay.
when that, I looked down, I saw the yes, and then I looked to see the name that it was, I was like,
Who was that?
Sean
Sean who?
Butchess.
Oh.
I keep forgetting they're your parents.
Oh. I can't.
Oh, okay.
I'll write to him, but thanks for the compliment, and then go, how are you doing?
No,
Are you
just-
available?
Ignore what he has to say. You're in control of the conversation.
Okay.
She was doing a change. It's okay, I have a mixture.
You wanna just delete this one, maybe, or you can figure it out?
Oh,
Ooh, you can edit it. Oh my gosh, okay, listen.
Change the text.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Since you didn't send me, it'll be.
I can just add some, like I've heard somebody other gay stories, and then who wants to be a flat boss.
Lucky for you or something, lucky for you, you have a guest call tonight. And, have a couple invites. Who wants one? Something like
Actually, the way that I wrote
So
that
that's
fits
why.
perfectly.
It does,
Yeah.
that's why I was like,
Wait.
well, when you came over, I thought, did you, was I
Right,
here for
did I?
today?
No, last night at like 1.
Good. Aw.
Okay. And then you send.
Well, awesome, well, we're done.
If they
And Nick,
We're just getting started.
I know. So continue this thing like in the pockets of your day when you get home. Do it every Wednesday. I mean, even if you only get like 2 invites out each week, that's more than you got out the following week.
8 a month.
Yes, it would be 8 a month. Exactly. So thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And go to the next thing so Nick doesn't
That's it.
get
I
upset.
think we're done.
Oh, we're done?
We're done.
Oh, we're done. Oh, hey, thanks for tuning in.
Yes, if you found some value, make sure you mention, go say so in the Better Starts Here group. We're super grateful that you took time out of your Sunday morning to hang out with us and get some high directive. And y'all make it a great day. And we will see you tonight at 6:15 Pacific, 7:15 Mountain, 8:15 Central, and 9:15 Pacific on the guest call. And that information will be pulsed out and posted in Better Starts Here today. So go get your invites made, go build your list, talk to the people on that chicken list. I'm sitting here texting on my chicken list as well. And we will see you all there. Have a great day.